This is something you women gotta get through your head, wrap your psyche around. A black man can love and cherish his mother and at the same time not want to date black women. So the first thing a black woman says is, oh, you must hate yourself. You must hate your mama if you don't want to date black women. He loves his mother because she birthed, raised, and nurtured him for his entire life. He don't love her because she's a black woman. He loves her because she's his mother. He don't care. I don't care what she is. She can be a chimpanzee. It doesn't matter. She's nurtured him his whole life, and she deserves his love. That don't mean he want to date a black woman. He ain't got to date his mama. He ain't got to be attracted to his mama. He ain't got to put up with his mother every day and her attitude and her mood swings and all of that. He didn't get a chance to choose his mother, but he can choose his mate. And if he don't want a black woman, that ain't got nothing to do with what he feels about his mother or any other black women in his life. He can love his mother, his godmother, his aunts, his grandmother, his sisters, and everybody else. And that don't mean he want to date them. Every time a black man don't want us, here we go. Oh, he's sassy. He down low. He must be gay. He commitment shy. Here go my favorite one. Who hurt you? He ain't hurt just because he don't want to date us. Y'all hurt because they don't want to date us. You got it? Good.
Said, bro, me personally, I like a little melanin. You feel me? I like melanin, right?
The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
So I came across this article this morning that said we are living in a sassy man apocalypse. And I'm not going to lie to you. Certain things like drinking out of straws, drinking strawberry lemonade, drinking mimosas, going to brunch, hanging out with just a group of women, knowing and singing all the lyrics to a song by a female artist, dancing a lot, going to the gym with the purpose of having nice legs, wanting to show off your legs, making TikToks, posting photo dumps, sending voice notes, laying on your stomach, owning an umbrella, blowing off your food so it's not too hot, having little like underhanded comments to say to women when you argue with them. A lot of that shit, yeah, it's kind of sassy. And I really hope a lot of y'all have gotten right with the Lord, because I alone may be the cause of this fucking apocalypse. I'm gonna end this planet because I'm waiting for the one time a woman come to me in person and be like, Malcolm, well, you acting kind of sassy. And is...
messed up. I know you just did not throw my flowers, my gift that I received from my boss. I know you did not do that, Cedric. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I received these gifts from my boss. It is Valentine's Day. Hey, let me tell you, I've been at my job for 15 years. I deserve a gift. It's nothing wrong with me getting a gift from my boss. And what is wrong with it? You should appreciate it. I'm the one that's holding it down in this house. If you don't like it, but where you gonna sleep tonight? I wonder where you gonna sleep tonight. Where are you gonna sleep tonight? Because you're not gonna sleep here, because you're not gonna be throwing my gift that I received from my boss. No, sir. No, I don't think so. No. No, you need to leave. You need to leave. Now, you need to leave. Now, you got 5 seconds to leave. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Gillie Da Kid and this recent interview that he just did with Shannon Sharpe, where he finally took a moment and spoke about the man who murdered his son. I say man, but it was really a kid, as the shooter was only 17 years old. Now, for those of you who don't know, this kid, whose name is Noah Scurry, was a basketball player. Apparently, he was highly talented on and off the court. There were reports that he scored the highest scores in his school for the SATs, but he was from the trenches. He was from the block. So he found himself involved in things that led him down a tragic path, a path that led to him allegedly being the shooter in the case of Gillie Da Kid's son's murder. Gillie's son was shot back in July of 2023 while he was visiting some friends on the 5800 block of Manchester Street in Philly. This was a triple shooting that happened, and Gillie's son, who went under the name named YNG Cheese, was the only fatality from this incident. 2 other people were hit, but they were both placed in stable condition that night. Nobody was arrested for this incident, and police pretty much said that they were unaware of any suspects. However, word on the streets travels fast, and pretty quickly people started saying that this 17-year-old Noah Scurry was the person responsible. However, he was never arrested. Fast forward to almost 2 years later, on January 13th, 2025, and a music video comes out that allegedly shows Noah Scurry in a Joker mask in a rap music video that is drill music. So they're talking about catching bodies and running hits. You know, the whole 9 yards. This video drops, and less than 24 hours later, news breaks that Noah Scurry had been shot and killed while getting in his mom's car before school, right in front of his mom. It happened at around 7:15 in the morning, and police said that he was hit multiple times, taken to the hospital, and then was pronounced dead by 7:37. Initially, they said that they did find a weapon at the scene of the crime. However, they retracted that statement and said that none was found on the scene, and detectives went to work investigating what led up to this shooting. A spokesperson for the school, Monique Braxton, released a statement that said the principal, coach, players, classmate, peers are all distraught. This is unimaginable for them. This student was about to graduate. He probably would have had offers to play at colleges across the country. It's just a life senselessly cut short. He was helpful even when he wasn't called upon. If he saw someone walking down the hallway and they needed assistance carrying books to classes, he was the one who reached out to offer assistance. He didn't get in any trouble here at school, so no one can really wrap their head around why this would happen to him. On the surface, he looked like a normal kid, but apparently behind the scenes, bro was actually living that life, and it caught up with him. So with all of that laid out, the story of Gillie Da Kid's son, the guy who apparently killed him, with all of that context added, we can go ahead and get into today's clips, which is Shannon Sharpe interviewing Gillie Da Kid. And mid-interview, he brings up this story about Noah Scurry being shot. He asks as if he's clueless to the fact that Noah is the one who killed Gillie's son, which is questionable, but he acts genuinely surprised by that fact. And Gillie takes a moment to actually speak on everything that happened.
I just read, I saw about the 17-year-old basketball player, straight A student. Am I wrong, Gillie? It used to be like the athletes, they got protected.
Right.
Nobody touched them. Hey, he good now. He gonna be what we, they're gonna be talking about the block. He from the block, he got out. They protected those guys. What happened?
That's who killed my son.
The 17?
Yeah. The 17-year-old basketball player that just got shot 17 times?
Yes.
That's who killed my son.
Really?
Yes.
What was that about?
Well, it wasn't for my son.
Man, that silence after Shannon asked that question is deafening. I can't imagine how Gillie felt being asked that question. And if Shannon Sharpe was truly unaware of the situation, and he did seem genuinely speechless, I can't imagine asking that question and then getting that response. Like, you can feel the air is very thick in the room when that question gets asked. Crazy stuff. Anyways.
Your son happened to be there?
Yes.
Oh.
Them blocks is beefing. They going through it. My son just so happened to pull up out there 5 minutes. They come to shoot the block up. My son's not from that block. He don't, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just so happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What the?
That's how deep it is.
Bro, he has the potential to get out.
Right.
And he living that life?
No. But see, you don't understand. He got videos out where he got a Joker mask on.
Right.
Bunch of guns in his hand. So these kids is influenced by all the wrong things.
Right.
To shit that don't matter. You know what I mean?
Right.
To shit that once upon a time when I was growing up in the ghetto, I was influenced by.